thanks to, things happening, life happening, it's now super dark. Super dark. I'm so scared of all those werewolves. Hello everyone, my name is DarkRubberNeck and welcome back to Space Engineers. And I must say, I'm glad to finally be recording. I've been sitting here for the last half an hour with the hiccups. Hiccups so bad that at one point I actually vomited it up. Oh, I think when I started pushed the actual recording button, I was at the peak of the sunlight and now it's, no longer sunlight. But hey, at least I gave a chance for my batteries to recharge. Oh, speaking of batteries recharging, when I started recording, I also built myself a second reactor because, power shortages. But, like I said, bleh, hiccups, bleh. Wasn't fun sitting here just waiting for it to eventually stop. I get some really weird hiccups. I'm one of those people that when they hiccup, they go hiccup and burp at the same time, which is probably why I threw up while I was hiccuping because, sometimes burps bring up more than just a burp. Why am I talking about this? This is a really weird conversation. Still, it did give me time to look over this to try and finally figure out how it works. And I think I understand it now. Green is in, red is out. Red is currently super high because batteries are maxing out. It's currently draining all the batteries, and that red line is basically the battery line. The green line is how much my power I'm getting. As you can see, the green line has followed the power curve. You can actually see it if you ignore the power spike from the reactor. You can see the sunlight power curve right there. And as for these weird lines, I'm pretty sure that's every time I've entered and exited the game. So, yeah. So, I think I finally figured it out. Which does make me wonder what it's going to do when the batteries finally run. Because, yeah, I'll come back in a couple minutes to take a look-see. I had worked on this a little too while I was, busy. Because, half an hour is a long time. Half an hour is a very long time. I really want to turn the Nanite Control Factory on because, stuff, it'd make it a lot easier to work on. But, like I said, I want to try and get that done. I'm considering maybe putting this on because one of them building that because one of the mods I had installed was what was it, aggressive installation, something like that. I can't remember what it's called. It was designed to make sure that the installations that are spawned around the place get violent and spawn their own ships and attack you. Or at least I think that was what it's supposed to do. I don't know because I haven't been attacked. But I probably should get turrets up and running eventually because... just because I haven't been attacked now doesn't mean it won't eventually happen whenever it happens. Kind of scary. And my batteries are now full. Okay. So next time that refreshes, it should drop to, well, I'd say below the green line, right? Most logical thing it should do. However, drop. Oh, unknown signal. I'll go get that while I wait for it to drop. It's really super close. Please. Yes! Leopard. Oh, just another leopard. It's always a leopard, Glove. Oh, I just realized something. My throat is burning now thanks to that vomit. Oh boy, is it burning. That line is useful and all that, but I can't tell how much power I'm using. Because both lines changed at the same time, so they're currently merged. I have to wait for the next refresh to figure out what's going on. Unless I'm currently using no power. No, I'm definitely using power. Yeah, so when it refreshes next, I should be able to see the line. Oh wow, my throat is burning. Better remind myself. Stop hiccups. Hiccups bad. Hiccups make you vomit. Where's the red line? It refreshed, right? So logically speaking, it should have a red line here. Unless power gain is equal to the power used. So red isn't really power usage. Red is more like you need that much power to make up for it. So long as there's only a green line, everything's fine and dandy. Your power is fine. But if you got a red, that's how much the system is demanding, but you can't make that. I think that's what the red line means. Okay, so that's easy to understand. If you see red, then you're dead. Okay, batteries. We'll turn them back on to semi-auto. Hopefully they'll actually... Yeah. Then we'll go nanite. And on. I have no idea how much power that's going to chew up. Let's see how much over here this is going to say. Should the Nanite Control Factory have kicked on by now? Yeah, there it is. Look at all those streams. All those streams. Let's go double check here. Now what's it say? 38 minutes. That's a pretty good amount of time. I could use that to build, I don't know, 2 more reactors. With 2 more reactors, that might be enough power to actually have the thing actually happy and not, you know, drain. Is there anywhere I might logically want to actually put the thing though? Okay, a whole bunch of steel plates, and motors, and reactor components. Do I have enough reactor components? Wait, no, they're over here. Reactor component. There, only 100. I want 2, so we'll double or we'll tell it to build 300. Okay. Reactor components. 1, 2, 3. Why is it not building? I have the silver, do I? Probably. The gravel, I don't know. Gravel? I have some gravel. Is that my problem? The iron? Iron? Wait, that's all the iron I have? Or if iron is... Oh, there. It's gone. It's all gone. No. Well, what sort of steel plates and stuff do I have? Where's all my steel plates? Wow. I've really screwed myself over, haven't I? I want to turn that Nanite Control Factory off for now. If I can't actually build anything because I have no steel plates, because you know pretty much everything uses steel plates, don't want to be chewing up the power. I mean, even though, you know, technically speaking, the Nanite Control Factory, when it's running, it's actually doing something like, I don't know, repairing walls and stuff like that. Don't want to actually waste power. So where am I going to find some iron around here? I love the way it was, you know, the peak of the sun when I logged on. But thanks to the, you know, things happening, life happening, it's now super dark. Super dark. I'm so scared of all those werewolves. Speaking of wolves, that reminds me, the new mod I noticed today, I think it was today I noticed, I don't know. It's T600, I think it was. Like, that looks like a cool mod. My only desire for it though is that I wish that you know, things like wolves and stuff could have guns. Could you imagine an army of T1000s marching to your base, all with laser weaponry? It's like every, you know, 5 or 10 minutes they just have Terminators spawn somewhere around the place. They're just marching towards your base, shooting away your base, and your base doing everything it can to do, you know, to defend itself. And occasionally, you know, you also get a wave of like flying craft coming at you too, just because. That'd be pretty cool, it would. Unfortunately, the mod offer for the T600 said that, you know, no guns. It's like, well, mod authors certainly know their stuff. I mean, yes, you do get really odd things appear every now and again, like say the what was it, that personal mobile refinery / assembler, where, you know, you can start with absolutely nothing at all, but yet you got like this, where did I put my hole? Where you got like this personal backpack sort of thing, Like that mod is really nifty idea. From what I understand, from what I've read about, it's like having an invisible base trailing you. That's how it's supposed to work, but I'm not entirely sure if that's actually accurate. Because you know, I don't know how it works. I'm not a mod author. I don't know how these mods work. I really should have paid attention to where I drilled the hole, shouldn't I? How smart of me. I know, technically speaking, this isn't much iron. Iron goes really quickly, as you could just saw in that. Right there. I put through in 10k and it's already back down to 10k after what I just added. So, you know, during that time it took for me to actually find more iron. It ate up all that iron I actually found. But it's like, any bit of iron at this point will help, you know what I mean? Iron is it's such a vicious resource. Always a constant cycle of iron after iron after iron after iron after iron. Did I lose my second hole already? Oh, come on! I am really bad at this finding the holes in the dark sort of thing. Lucky I'm not a guy. I could have sworn it was on a hill here. With 3 holes laying around, surely when I come back for a 4th time, I'll manage to find one of them, right? That's logically speaking, right? You know, the more holes there are, the higher the odds of actually finding one of them. No, so, you think 4th time's lucky? Let's see, let's see, let's see. And... nope, 4th time's not lucky, is it? Come on! Oh wait, I found one! I found one! Haha! It didn't evade my keen eyesight. My perfect eyesight. It's like a hawk. It sees everything. Nothing. Nothing can evade my perfect eyesight. Most especially not a hole in the dark. I was about to say, where's base? Because you know, perfect eyesight and all that. Far out. Iron is going really quickly. At least I got a little bit of iron there. I don't know. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. This sucks. Iron sucks. You know, when it comes to actually building a mining ship, this time I suspect I might actually want to try a blueprint I found off the net. You know, the workshop. Because, well, there are a few interesting looking mining crafts that I've grabbed blueprints for, but I've never actually built them. But I've wanted to try them, things like auto miners and stuff like that. I really want to try them, but you know, like I said, oh wow, I didn't realize I've managed to grab that much iron. Anyway, like I said, you know, I just never had much of a chance to actually try them. So, you know, instead of actually building one myself, why don't I do something different for a change and actually blueprint it? You think there's enough iron for now? I got some steel plates. Yeah. Guess I can turn the Nanite Control Factory on and see what happens. Well, power's been pretty good. Hey, wait. That would have been when the nanite was on, right? And it's green. Oh, wait, that's because the batteries. Yeah, the batteries. The batteries can easily handle the nanite power. The problem is when, you know, the batteries are draining. Yeah. So long as that is still hot. Wow, that really drained a lot during the time it was on. Okay, so if I want to get a reactor done, I got to find a place to put it. Places to put it. Well, I suppose technically speaking, I can throw it anywhere along here, right? I mean, that would technically work. Around here seems pretty reasonable. But I say go put one there, and then go put one. Yep, that right there. That would work, all right. Yeah. Get enough steel plates. Oh wait. Oh, that's done already. That was quick. And this one. Go on. Come on. Where are the components? Need them. Nanite Control Factory. You did that one. Why aren't you doing that one? There we go. Boom, ta-da! Now let's see how that goes for power. And boop. Power should spike dramatically, and then all will be slightly better in the world. Slightly better anyway. Is this even being worked on? That I have no idea. I got the projection and the repair, but it's possible that it's prioritizing the base over this. Which is odd, because, you know, the other day it was prioritizing this over the base, so... I don't know. It's odd. But I'll just ignore it. Why is the reactor output 0? Is it just draining straight from the batteries and nothing else? Oh, the reactors have power. Oh, I forgot to trim them. Well, they are kind of running. I don't know why they're not always running at maximum. They're just all over the place. Is that why this is reading strangely? Because sometimes it picks it when it's running full, sometimes it picks it when it's not? And this is spiked down a bit, so... I'm not entirely sure why it's spiked down a bit. If the Nanite Control Factory is running now, that'd be that bar there. So what's the top there? I don't know. Some of this is confusing. Actually, a lot of it's confusing. I mean, I am still getting the hang of it, but still, it's a bit frustrating at times. Okay, how's this iron going? Oh, I still have a lot of iron, huh? Okay. So that is not so much of a problem now. Okay, and then we get the yield. Okay, yield. Do you yield? No, I do not. I build. It's kind of like yielding, but with more building. Okay, and that's done. And then these should be done soon. Yes, yes, yes. Nope, nope, yes, nope, yes, nope, and... Hope that doesn't take too much effort to build. That's done. That's not done. And that's not done. Do I have enough small steel tubes and wait, did that just finish? Yep, that just finished. Okay, this one will be my uranium. So... this one. Refinery. This is... boop. Tim. Uranium. Nothing else. And now we'll go refinery. And it's... I was about to say it's ignoring me, but then I just realized I didn't bloody connect the stupid thing up. How intelligent of me. Okay, now let's double check to make sure it's doing the uranium. And boop. It is uranium. Nothing but pure, raw, unadulterated uranium. Yes. With that underway, I won't have to worry about a uranium shortage anytime soon. Although I may, want to actually think of mining more uranium eventually, but hey. Batteries are still draining, but the reactor output is skyrocketing. Well, that's good. Kinda. Maybe. I don't know. Wonder, is my Nanite Control Factory even possible of even working when the batteries are turned off? Probably not. And it's not even working on this, is it? I don't even know what it is working on. A lot of stuff over here. Wait. Oh, I was about to say, did this get repaired or something? No, it didn't. Wonder what it is doing over here. I see a whole bunch of beams, but I don't know what it's doing. Eh? Okay, so I'm going to need, because this thing is clearly not connected, I'm going to need to connect this thing. Oh, lag. Boop and boop and boop. Okay, that will be connected. Then I want to, I don't know, mold this. Rawr! Mauling. Yep. Now, of course, my inventory will fill up super quickly because some of them are heavy armor blocks. So no mauling it after all. Joy. What are you doing over here? Oh, it's repairing. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I see now. Yeah. It is, isn't it? It's straighter over here. It's a lot straighter over here. So that's what it's spending all its time on. Making it less crooked over here. It's fixing all the dings and stuff. I could do that too, you know. It just takes time, a lot of time, because, you know, I kind of exploderized everything and had fun doing it. But that's okay, because exploderizing things is fun. I just wish it could build this already. Because I kind of need it, you know? A lot of free components. Is there any way I can tell it stop building the base and start building this? Like, is there a way to tell it, give it a higher priority for this? I don't know. Maybe the Nanite Control Factory sees what I'm building is like, hey, you know what? I could do that too. Probably not. Probably not that smart. Oh! Wait, is it working on this now? Was I correct? It follows what I'm doing. Woohoo! Somehow logic prevails. So it does what I'm doing. That's good. That's very good. Unless it's doing both, because it's got multiple streams, right? One of these streams would be projection stream. So, you know, things that are here to be projected, it will put streams towards. One of the streams is repair stream, so, you know, that's repairing like things like that and things like over there. I don't think there's any other streams, because it's not like there's general streams that does everything, you know what I mean? That'd be a cool thing, you know, if it had, you know, not only did it have specialist streams like it's got now, but also had general streams for, you know, in case, you know, you need something a bit more than just something specialized. Hey, I forgot that I put the reactors in. Oh wait, no, I didn't put all of them in. So hard to tell what's built and what's not built, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's nice and all that, you know, that you can actually see, but on the other hand, you know, it's so bloody hard to see. It's like, feels like I should go and put a button down here that says, turns off visible projections. That way you can just see what you've built and what you haven't built. It's one of the things I really hate about the blueprints is they're so bloody hard to actually keep track of sometimes. Like, you know, things like the Nanite Control Factory and stuff like that, they're pretty much a bloody needed mod, you know what I mean? Because without them, you just can't keep track of some things. Wait, am I already out of Wow, I had a couple hundred. That was really quick. Okay, so we can try it again, you know. This time with steel plates. Steel plates are kind of needed. Now for a small ship, this is really chewing up a lot of components. Small ships are not normally so vicious on the components. I guess I'll have 2 nanite repair beacons, huh? Okay. Maybe I should grind down the other beacon and finish this one off. Where's the repair beacon? It is. That's projection. It makes this one repair. On the other hand, you know, well, that one's not done. I don't want to risk losing the repair stream. Confusing. Let's build. Build. It's all done. Or not, because you can be a pain in the butt at times. Well, the worst thing about this thing, it's like, I know where the cursor is, you know, I'm so used to this, you know, I know I don't need the cursor. At the same time, it can be so temperamental about where you place it. I mean, you can click something and it doesn't hit it, you know what I mean? It just ignores what you're clicking. It's so annoying. Like, I got that click, so why won't you build? You know? If only I had enough motors, that's probably repaired enough to be able to actually fly out. Motors. Gonna need to build a whole bunch of motors. How much nickel do I have? An iron. Jeez. I got enough iron, but nickel. I also have enough nickel. Okay, so it's not too much of a hassle then. Pulleys. Oh wow, it actually went down all the way at one point. Is the batteries... What are the batteries doing? Batteries are currently recharging. Yeah, is the Nanite Control Factory actually working? It's somehow working despite the fact that the batteries are recharging? Are the batteries smarter now? Do they remember how to work properly? They seem to be, because that red bar is basically twice my current input. So it might be going good. Oh, and daylight should start appearing soon. Because the curve takes about half the screen, right? So, you know, daylight should start appearing any moment now. Okay, 28 armor blocks remaining. And a few bits here and there. I kind of need it. I want to go give it a test before the end of the episode. I'll just sit here and wait a few minutes. Actually, no, I'll use this as an opportunity to go get more iron while I wait. It'll only be a few minutes, right? Before it's finally done, and then I can give it a test run. Get free ores. I mean, not free ores, I mean free components, yeah. That. There is this weird noise going on at the moment. It's happened before in previous recordings, where it kept going and going and going, and the only way to get it stopped was to reset the game. Keep going, like sound of a thruster or something, like an engine or a reactor or something. It's really annoying because I shouldn't be hearing it, but it's always happening in the background. I think it's some sort of weird glitch. Okay, I've activated the other projector. I've aligned it. So technically speaking, I should be able to go and remove the bottom stuff now, because I have repair and project enabled on it. Of course, I need to go and fill that with uranium first, so uranium. Oh wow, that's how much I've used already? Oh wait, no. You got all that in there, that's fine. Oh, I was panicking for a moment there. 20. Make sure thrusters are on. I don't want to go and grind that off the bottom, only to have it, you know, drop to the floor. And now we'll grind this down. So, pinch this. Pinch this. Yoink. 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 Yoink, and my head is still intact. I haven't been squished by it. Okay, now let's just double check the projectors, okay? Projector? Yeah, it still says 7 armor blocks. And I keep projection, so it's not going to go and suddenly stop needing it, you know what I mean? I don't know why it always does that. I won't go and test it out this episode, you know, you've all seen it beforehand. I did want to test it out, but I think I've used too much time, I can't stay on any longer. But yeah, it's done. Don't have to worry about this anymore. Wait, did I turn my Nanite Control Factory back on when I was messing with the projector? Nanite. No, it's still off. I guess I can leave it to rest for a moment. I mean, gotta let I was gonna say gotta let my batteries recover, but they're already halfway to recovered. Huh. Although I still seem to be using more power than I can gain. Oh wait, that's right, my batteries, yeah, they're charging. So So another 2 more reactors, I wouldn't even need to worry about the batteries recharging. On the other hand, daytime's kicking in, that should help offset the red. Anyway guys, this has been an interesting episode. Like, it took a little longer than I would like to start, or a lot longer. I have managed to solve some of my power problems. Not all of them, some of them. Daytime is coming back up, which should have been when I started recording, but like I said, you know, recording took longer to start than I wanted. This also took longer to finish building than I wanted, mainly because, you know, even though last episode the Nanite Control Factory happily worked on it, this episode it didn't. It took a bit of effort to force the Nanite Control Factory to work on it. And we've got some resource shortages that hopefully should be less of a problem, seeing that I can go pinch a whole bunch of resources now when I, you know, start next episode or whatever. Then maybe I can start working on an actual auto miner. That would be super awesome. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this episode, well, you know what to do. You hit that like and subscribe button or share it with your friends. Otherwise, I'll see y'all next time. Bye! Come on! Oh wait, I found one! I found one! Haha! It didn't evade my keen eyesight. My perfect eyesight. It's like a hawk. It sees everything. Nothing. Nothing can evade my perfect eyesight. Most especially not.